Yo, what's up everyone, LegendBegins here, and we are back with another episode of Star Apprentice. Coffee of the day is the same as last time. I almost said last week. Hopefully these aren't coming out a week apart, but they might be. And that is because I'm recording this immediately afterwards, so we are back with Crazy Charlotte. Yeah, at times it was almost like she was looking through that wall. It happened just a few seconds ago. What could that mean? They're connected. Let you know when I find out. They can talk to each other. You know, you would think if they've had this power all their lives, that they would do a lot better job at hiding it, and instead of it being like they just got this last week. Your friend is very energetic. She's not my friend. I hate her, and neither is your sister.
Deep down, Lily's a teddy bear.
Thank you, random voice line. You could have just voiced this entire game. It would have made my job a lot easier. She doesn't like to show it, but I've had lots of time to learn. Two are close then. It's not a coincidence we work together. It's nice to work with someone when you're close. I mean, they're twins. It's literally about as close as two people can be genetically. They're much more than a colleague. Sorry about what happened to your friend detective. Or no, this must be a very hard time for you. I rolled that into one sentence and it was two. Oh, I thank you. Must be in shock. Are you sure you don't want to take a moment to process? Well, that's very kind of you, but wait, she's distracting me. No wonder Charlotte had so much trouble. She's good. Ahem. Again, missing the first letter for some reason? Actually, let's talk about your boss for a moment. What do you do for her exactly? A better question would be, what don't I do? I'm her personal assistant, so I manage all sorts of things for her. So she probably set up all of their transportation today. When you say you do everything, you're exaggerating, right? I wish I was, then my job would be easier. I'm also a publicist. A PR rep? What? You can't be a personal assistant and a publicist, right? So my job need to be any harder. You're a professional liar. Yo! Throwing shade! I like it. Lying, that's so harsh. Everyone presents themselves in a certain way, Minnie.
Spin this
Whatever. Spin this publicist. That's a lot of catnip for Zero Cat. Oh, you have that? I thought Lily would have stopped you. There's that look again. She's talking to Lily! Well, not a lot of people know, but you can make tea with it. No, you can't. You absolutely cannot. No, she's not! I know it's a little eccentric, but it's true. I can fix this up a batch. Don't. No! It's gross. You're so mean. If you don't watch her, how do you know she's not just gonna swap it out with actual tea that is actually potable? She's so mean. No kidding, sorry. She had these weird looks again. They're talking to each other. If this is a world where super eyes exist, if we are in the Naruto universe, then it should not be surprising to you, nor should it be out of the realm of your consideration that somebody might be abusing these powers against you. Yeah, I figured out a word they say. Look, the Charlotte girl also has to have an eye power because she has an eye patch. Everyone has one but you, Minnie. Some kind of psychic connection. You think they're capital G gifted? Yeah, I am. What can you do? There's gonna be this many magical people. Okay, and now it's magic. Got it. One place at the same time, not naturally. You gonna tell me you have powers next? Yep. As a matter of fact, I do. Called it! And they're better than whatever yours are. Uh-huh. What can you do anyway? I can talk to people in their minds! Have we been using that? Is that the Danmaku thing? I wonder if they can do something similar with each other. It would make them perfect lookouts for each other. Think they're the ones who did it? If not, I have a feeling they're helping whoever did. Are you not even gonna ask Charlotte what her eye power is? The bones are scattered. Why are the bones? Were the bones scattered before? Ready for tea? Ready to tell the truth? Minnie, honey. If you ever call someone honey, dear, sweetheart, or any of those other terms that are extremely derogatory and mean, I am immediately not your friend. The only exception is if you're like a southwestern middle-aged woman. I'm fine with that. Whatever, that comes naturally. Anybody else, if you ever say that, I am instantly not your friend. Somebody doesn't listen. Somebody doesn't listen. It's extremely patronizing. It makes me feel sad. It hurts my feelings. I didn't think so. I knew it! You're linked! That's the only way both of you could be here at once. What's happening? What is this? Your interrogation. I found some weapons in your room I want to hear about. Psst, I'm a bodyguard. Of course I'm armed. Oh, that was my mistake. That's fine. As you can see, my weapons are clean. That's what I was wondering, so that's fair. This isn't... Okay, this is not as good as the Touhou patterns, because it feels like they kind of come out of nowhere. It wasn't my dagger that killed your friend. Ah! There's not enough time to react. Like, even in lunatic mode, I have plenty of time to react. Yes, so she had no way of knowing how he was killed. We intentionally never mentioned it. It's always the third one. Mix it up a little bit. Come on. Because the thing is, I don't actually have to read these if it's always the third option. That I shouldn't have gotten hit by. That was my mistake. Objection! Not so fast. Never said how the murder took place or what kind of wounds were sustained. Iris, you were in the dining car the whole time. I was looking for the cat, right? I was trying to come up with a joke. I couldn't come up with one. Oh, no! I was drinking my coffee. Apologies. Sorry. Is it reading my keyboard as a controller? Is that part of the... Oh, 0% deadlock, or dead zone. This was at what, 35%? I'm sure that's fine. I accidentally used my super attack. Did I get it right on the first part of her testimony? Yes, we were in the dining car the whole time. Yup, that was pure luck. That was pure luck. Sorry, I hit the back button to get out of the menu and it activated the super bomb, which apparently turned up the first testimony in this game that wasn't on the third act of their sentences. Either you did move or you already knew you were going to block the entrance to my lounge. So which is it? You two are quite limited when you can't coordinate, huh? Iris, do you have access to the passenger list? Enough of this, she already knows we're connected. There's no point in hiding it anymore. You're right. You're toast, kiddo. What, are you gonna kill me? Go ask the conductor instead. I'm asking you. Whoo. Yeah, there's like a weird lag thing that like causes the character to keep moving a little bit. Ugh. Outside my job description. Not true, you know everything. That's your job. You work directly under the head of the company and you said you handle all sorts of things, including transportation. It would be very easy for you to get access. So what, that doesn't prove anything. Maybe you have to wonder why you two are lying so much. If you don't have access, just hand over your clipboard. There's nothing incriminating on it, right? I mean, probably not, honestly. You need stronger evidence to demand that. You can also just say no. Okay, okay, those exist. They're just like semi-transparent. There's a word for that. It is translucent. Okay, what can I and what can't I go through? What's hitting me? Sensitive information on this clipboard. Okay, so I can't go through the transparent. I can go through the transparent stuff. Why would she be incriminated? Trying to incriminate you, not the boss. Although the premeditated lounge blocking made me suspect her. I think I have enough information to make a conclusion. Let's do this. This is easy, Don Maku. Stop sliding. Fix the controls. That's like my #1 gripe. The twins are covering up for the killer. Are covering. Oh man. Up for the killer. There's some weird frame rate issues with this game. What did you... Lily, not the strongest mentally, is she? Did we just call her stupid? Clipboard has been added to the investigation section of your journal. Here's some paper authorizing a transfer from our old room to the current one. Talk to Miss Windsor. No, I would not. I imagine that I probably have to interrogate Miss Windsor next. Let me guess, Charlotte's ability is to control people. That's my guess. Whoa, are you okay? Be fine. Never took on 2 people at once before. Sigh, why did I become a detective? You say that a lot. Keep saying that. Why did you? Most people know that chocolate is bad for dogs, but I bet they don't know why. What does that have to do with anything? It's a heart stimulant like caffeine, and both are in chocolate. Dogs can't metabolize either very well, so it spends a long time in their system, overworking their heart. Young and serious, was always hyperactive anyway. I didn't notice. He was such a good boy. Don't good boys deserve treats? What? Excuse me? What happened? I mean, I get her dog died from eating chocolate. How is that connected to her being a detective? Brought me peace. I guess that she investigated and found that her dog ate chocolate. That's a really loose string of events to base your life on. I guess for anybody who's uncomfortable with the dog dying in the movie, the dog dies in this game, so be forewarned. No Detective Lansam, but no one could be, but maybe you're not so lame after all.
You could be my apprentice.
I hate Charlotte. Feeling better now. Let's go and finish this. Oh, that was the way I'm supposed to go. Excuse me, what are you two doing here? This is a private area. I'm investigating a murder. Oh dear, and you're investigating me? Oh, I bet you those crumbs on the ground were catnip, and they attracted the cat. Can't do that without coming in.
This is beneath me.
Then come as close as you'd like. Ha! JoJo reference, I think. I'm gonna go look around before I talk to you. Suit yourself. Let's make sure we found everything in the lounge first. I see. This must be the final boss battle. Oh, no, this is the lounge. Never mind. Just, what I do in Mega Man games, I just spam the click button. It's about what I'm doing here. Pool table. Wait, this is beaten up. What happened here? This thing is almost completely ruined. The trash can has been added to the evidence section of your journal. The only thing inside is today's paper. What's left of it, I can barely make out what it says. Something about doubts, Rail Empire. I get the feeling someone didn't like what she read. I think she destroyed the trash can? How? She's not a monster. Destroying a trash can does not make you a monster. Runs the show, a violent outburst like this. Yes, that's true. If you were prone to violent outbursts, you were much more likely to kill somebody. Statistically, I don't know what level of correlation there is, but I'm sure there is one. We've collected lots of evidence so far already. We looked at one thing in the lounge. Come on. Okay, let's interrogate her. Victoria, you look annoyed. Mrs. Windsor. Also, she's really young looking. I'm somewhat miffed, if you must know. I'm somewhat miffed, if you must know. I'm wondering why my staff let you get this far, despite my orders to be left alone. They're all dead. Useless, useless. People under me are always so useless. You didn't stop me from getting in here, so apparently you are too. Okay. Do hyper-rich aristocrats actually talk like that? Like oh, everyone is beneath me. Like, that's such a, like, it feels so unrealistic. I feel, like, because I would like to think that people in general are at least somewhat self-aware that sounds really lame. Like, I'm sure they probably think it and feel that, but actually saying that is really, and not even like in the mean, like, oh, you're being mean. It's not cool. It's kind of cringe, honestly. Unsubstantiated drivel. Envy drives my enemies to print such lies about me. Who are your enemies? Other titans of the industry, mostly. People who perhaps have a right to speak to me. Occasionally, though, a minnow thinks they can treat a shark as they please. Is that a death threat? Minnows pry their eyes where they should not, and so they get eaten. Sharks and minnows are enemies, too. In my case, I'm above the sharks. The only one who can challenge me is me! Ellipses! Now you're the only one who looks annoyed, Minerva. How does she know my name? I can use it against her later. Why is there so much violence in your words? What does that mean? Because I love my company. What? The corporate ladder is cutthroat. Oh, I thought she meant me, as in, like, Minerva. Like, oh, I love the company that I have. No, we work very hard for what we have. As a result, we leave our projects and companies like parents do their children. Hatred exists to protect love, dearie. That doesn't make sense. It sounds like an idealistic non sequitur to me. It sounds like you would do anything for your company, go to any lengths. Of course What are you insinuating? Let's recap. Detective Lansam was murdered today on this train. While that was happening, I was distracted by a missing cat. I have reason to believe was lured away with catnip. His documents, which includes files, were stolen and no doubt burned by your assistants. How do I know that these things happened? I have it in Iris's clipboard. I know if it was just written on the clipboard, why did we collect evidence? What was the point? I know special interest was taken in our room, and the twins lied about what they were doing during the murder. I know that they were told to block access to the lounge and hamper investigations ahead of time. You know what I'm insinuating? Whoa, she looks like she's going to blow a gasket. Oh, I guess the orange-looking text is me thinking. Really got her back into a corner. What? I didn't... She has a stand? Excuse me? Gosh, he is a monster. Is that a conjured servant? He's huge. I have no need to be alarmed. This is my butler. I can explain. Sure you can. Explain the servant. You were going to kill us, weren't you? Don't order me around. Look, watch who you're talking to, little girl. Ah! They've been in the family line for generations. I wish I had saved. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay, so she's, what's her name? She's Sakuya. Sorry, I don't know why I had, why that was slipping my mind, but I guess I'm just focused on not dying. Not bad, not bad. Meant to be served, after all. Okay, that's fine. Wouldn't surprise me if she believes that. Ooh, I'm taking hits. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Jeeves is only meant for simple administrative tasks. That's not true. Clearly destroyed that trash can with him. It's literally a I don't even know JoJo. I don't watch the show. If that was true, why hide him from me? Not to mention that panic look on your face when you summoned him.
Let's talk.
Why'd you order the twins to block the lounge ahead of time? It's my train and I can do as I please. Money? She fights with money? Come on. I have the power of currency on my side. I didn't order them. They know from experience I like privacy. They told me you ordered them. Nope, they said they got the orders directly from you. Why would they be ready to block off the lounge and lie about it? It's almost as if you expected this one ready to hamper my investigation. What an incredibly implausible theory, detective. Why is that? I would need to know you and the victim, which I don't. Not true. You know everyone on this train. Detective Vine, you call me by my name even though we've never met. I just admit it, your company must have been involved in illegal activities. Get wrecked. You worked with him. If that was true, you would already know. Don't die. This one is actually a pretty easy pattern. I'm fine with this. I won't be taken down by some stupid detective and his brat. Uh-huh. I'm sure. Oh, I instinctively tried to bomb, but like the Touhou kind of bomb to get myself like you know, out of dying this time. So it gives me like temporary invulnerability, which means I can just leave that circle. Look at that. Besides, I have no motive against the detective. That's not true, nor is a motive necessary to implicate someone in a murder. Also, I think that in law, motives can be kind of like anything. Like, I think that you can kind of make up a story that counts as a motive. I don't know. I don't think that you have to have one. The evidence points to Detective Lansome investigating your business practices. That's plenty of motive. I think I have enough information to make a conclusion. You killed my detective boss man. This pattern's easy to dodge. Never mind. You, Victoria, planned the detectives. Oh, I need to go to planned. The detectives murder. It was you! Ah, my head! Charlotte, get the twins over here. I'll go get Roxy. I want to know Charlotte's ability. Other than just annoying people to death. I didn't even read her first monologue. I just don't like her already. Kiddo, you're back. Hiccup? Oh no, don't judge me. I lost an old friend today. Glug, glug, glug. Just come with me. So several of you were involved with the murder of Detective Lansome earlier today. I have a good idea of what happened, and once we stop, Charlotte will go and get the authorities while I keep my eye on all of you. You're as good as caught, so you might as well confess now. I would really like to save, because I heard this game sometimes crashes at the end. Thank you. I'm hitting buttons trying to save. Did that work? It did work. Are we 2 hours into this? No, we're not 2 hours into this. Are we? No, I didn't record for an hour and a half before. Why does it started at an hour or something. I don't know what the deal is. No, the last episode was 30 minutes. We haven't even been recording for 1 hour. I don't know. This game handles time weirdly.
Let's talk.
It's wrong, detective. You were right when you said that I didn't intentionally summon Jeeves. I don't feel like I summoned him at all. It was like he was pulled out of my body by someone else. Uh-huh. So, again, mind control by this crazy lady. Isn't someone like that? You're a sharp girl, but you assume too much. Jail it is then. I like it. That's probably my favorite line of the game. Tell me, Lily, who did it? You were the butler. Do you think it's that easy for me to sell out my squad? Insulting doesn't even begin to cover it, as you were a soldier. You okay? You look ill. I don't want to stand here.
Let's talk.
I don't get the tears rocks between this and the cool, unfeeling attitude before. Which one's the act? There's Apprentice, all right, and that's a problem. You're just like him with the stupid eye. I think you know everyone. Where that cockiness got him. They weren't supposed to kill him. Bribe him, rough him up, maybe, but not kill him. I didn't do this for no reason, kid. Lands him no saint. Victoria ain't the only one who uses people to get ahead. But it wasn't supposed to be this way, kid. You? Traitor! Come whenever you want. You don't know the whole story or what I've been through. You're a bunch of monsters, all of you. No idea what she's talking about.
Dare you?
She's a drunk. Again, missing the first letter. You can't listen to her. Shut up, Lily. We already know you're guilty already. And you're the worst of all. Okay, so Charlotte did it. The one who killed him and took his eye. Took his eye? Again, missing the... There's got to be some sort of glitch here. Yeah, okay. So we all know Charlotte made this thing happen and had his eye planted into her eye socket. He was already dead when I got there. What? Charlotte? He was blind and never said anything about his eye being taken. How would you know that? Where were you after we first spoke? Yup! I couldn't have entered his room. This doesn't seem right. Okay. Yeah, that's going fast. That's going fast. That's going fast. This is hurting a little bit. This is hurting a little bit. The twins were the only ones who had an opportunity. That's not true.
I see it.
I had an opportunity. I did it. No one ever claimed they saw you. You had no alibi. You're the one who took the missing knife, aren't you? Yes, because the twin had a dagger, not the missing blade. We talked about it.
Hang on. Hold it.
We looked at the evidence together. I know you saw it. How do you know his eye was missing? I didn't even know that. How did you not know that? I don't know. Uh-huh. I'm sure that's true. Ellipses, Charlotte, lift up your eye patch. Again, you would have to reconnect some optic nerves, and human eyes cannot, with modern technology, be reattached, but okay. I was this close to getting off the train, too. And I almost got away with it, too, if it wasn't for you meddling kids and that stray cat! I watched you for a long time. I used to be jealous of you getting to work next to my idol. I wanted to be you. I would have been a better apprentice, too. My copying power to let me mirror his eye, and we could have solved many cases together. Your power is to copy eyes in record time. But then I thought, why be a copy when I could be the original? For reference, if you're ever going to be making a piece of media and you want to do a copy ability, make sure it's done interestingly, because just the idea, oh, I can copy people's powers on its own is really boring. I'm sorry to say it, but it is. I like how certain pieces of media do it, including Mega Man Battle Network. So, Base has the ability to use Get Ability Program to copy other people's abilities, but it only copies it to, like, he can't just have it. It kind of integrates it into his programming, and so it's interesting, okay? Mega Man has to defeat Robot Masters to copy their abilities, on and so on. Mega Man himself has to do, like, a soul synchro to get it to work. That kind of stuff is cool, where it's not just like, oh, okay, I have an extra power now, but it's like, okay, I've blended this somehow with what I can do. Anyway, that's besides the point. Other games have done it very well, so just if you're writing something, don't just be like, okay, my ability is that I can overwrite my power with someone else's for a day. It's boring. Why be a copy when I can be the original? Why be the apprentice when I can be the detective? I dreamt about the powers this eye would give me, but I'm blown away. Normally I can only copy one power at a time. Now I wonder if there's any limit at all. That's not his eye's power, though? I thought his eye's power was that he could, like, see things around him. Case closed, Minnie. Oh, cool. You didn't deserve the detective. That's false. Oh no, these guys. I hate these guys. They're hard to avoid. Okay. Yeah, so we're playing Earthbound now. Why'd you become a detective anyway? You know this! Oh, I can't bomb anymore. That's unfortunate. I hate the swirly bits. Swirly things are difficult for me to avoid. You stinker! That's the contradiction! I took a shower last night! Okay, this one's actually not that bad. Yeah, this is a pattern I've seen before. We get to shoot her heart. Ouch. I want to run into the heart. Yep, I can't do that. I have confirmed I cannot run into the heart. You're the reason he's dead. You're literally the reason he's dead! Whoops. I lost control of the interrogation. I have to solve the case. I like these patterns. Oh, I get to start from here? Oh, nice. Whoops. Help, people. You killed Sirius. Who is Sirius? And why so serious? How does it feel to be a loser? Oh, you know, you get used to it. The heart is cracking. It's falling to pieces. It should have been you who died. Wait, what do you mean it should have been me who died? You're the one who said that you wanted to kill the detective. You cannot be my apprentice anymore. Oh wait, no, she was saying that she wanted my position, so she was hoping that I would die so she could have it. Yo, that dodge though. Oh man. Cannot be my apprentice anymore. I never wanted to be your apprentice. I hate you. That's a lie! Everyone likes me! Uh-oh. Yep. So it gives me temporary immunity after it, like, stops time, which means I can just kind of leave whatever it puts me in. Should have been you who died. Ree. Easy. Easy patterns. Easy patterns! Cannot be my apprentice anymore. Okay, so all of the things we're seeing over there on the edges at the top of the screen must be the eye powers that she stole from the others. If so, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's because that's what she's shooting at me. She's shooting everyone else's abilities and stuff. That's cool. Yep, I can just kind of leave. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Ooh, ooh, man. Oh, man. Okay, shooting the heart. We're at the next stage, which is a checkpoint. Okay, the checkpoints make this a lot easier, and I kind of appreciate that. What is this, Undertow? Am I dead? I'm sorry, detective. I'm such a failure. How could I have been so blind? I'm stupid. This is the end.
I see it.
It appears that inheriting my power means inheriting my mistakes. I was foolish of Charlotte to connect to you while carrying a piece of me. What is his ability? As it turns out, overconfidence is a killer. Detective, I will be taking this body for myself, and we can have our Friday conference. Hello again, Minnie. I'm sorry I got you caught up in all of this. I wanted to protect you from Miss Windsor. She was supposed to be at the destination, not on the train itself, and I definitely couldn't have predicted this, but we have to attend to the problem at hand. The Justice Bomb wasn't just named to be cute, it only works against people with ill will or dishonesty. It can't hurt you, it's a defensive technique to expose contradictions in arguments. I never taught you how to form your own argument and go on the attack, but I have shown you how it works. Remember earlier today? It's called the Logic Bomb! Logic bombs are actually a thing. You can crash a Linux-based computer with just a couple characters. Yeah, I remember Detect Max. This is also, I know it's a lot to take in, and the situation isn't ideal, but I'm not worried. You're a fine young woman, Minnie, and you got this far for a reason. I know I'll be able to rest in peace knowing you can make it on your own. You're fading, are you? Goodbye, detective. I'm going to lunch. Ellipses. I can't give up now. I can't run away. I'm the only one who can get justice for him. Ay. I love the text errors sometimes. For Max, it's time to end this. Woo! I wonder if this game has any safe spots where you can just stand and you won't get hit. Yay. I need to use the logic bomb, but how? How? Ooh. This is a lot of stuff on the screen. And I am way too floaty to handle this. Welp. I have to solve the case. Yeah, this is tough. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! I like how she's just shooting bullets at me, like actual gun bullets. Woo! Okay, okay. Cleared that part. Okay, now we're fighting the twins. Oh! Oh man, my timing was bad there. Gotta wait for that to... Come on, that was invulnerable. Or it was intangible, rather. I'm just gonna stand there until I can stand there no longer. Yep, thank you, Saki ability, for giving me momentary invulnerability after you unfreeze me. Shoot the heart, shoot the heart. Shot in the heart, and you're to blame. You gave love a bad name. That would have been way cooler if the heart broke when I finished that. Come on. This is such an easy pattern to block. Am I supposed to use the logic bomb? I am! So this is what everybody meant by the crash. Interesting. Well, I guess I will find a recording of the end, and I will be right back. Okay, I found someone else playing the game. I will put a link to the video I took this from in the description because plagiarism is lame. But we shoot a huge Hadouken, Spirit Bomb, no, Kamehameha. Such power. I just wanted to be like my hero. You stopped doing that the second you contemplated murder. And we beat the game. What a ride. That was such a fun holiday. I almost quit that day. It was really hard. With all my training and hunches, I was still wrong. I almost let the real killer get away, but we got it. I couldn't read people in situations. How could I call myself a detective? I remember the headline, Rail Tycoon Convicted for Murder Plot. And I asked how I would improve my flaws if I gave up, because when you're wrong about something, you don't run away from it. Unless it's a bear. If you look in the face, you understand it better, unless it's a bear. And I'm in the right profession to observe things, learn from them. After all, a detective has to see everything. Yay! I hope... Oh, is it like a credit shooting scene? Nope. Oh, they should have made those credits shootable. Anyway, that was a cool game. I will put a link to the Steam page in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.